She changed the locks while I was traveling for work and texted me the code was different now. I didn't call. I didn't argue. I checked into a hotel, called my attorney, and waited. She'd forgotten one thing. The mortgage was in my name alone. I want to be precise about something before I go any further. I am not a dramatic person. I am not the kind of man who rehearses speeches or savors a confrontation or needs the last word. I am an engineer by training and by temperament. I like clean information. I like accurate data. I like knowing exactly what a structure can hold before I put any weight on it. These qualities are not always useful in a marriage, and I understand that, but they turned out to be extremely useful in a divorce. My name is Nathan Cole. I am 38 years old. For 6 years, I was married to a woman named Diane, and for the last 2 of those 6 years, I was, without fully knowing it, living inside a plan she'd been quietly building. The text that ended everything arrived on a Tuesday evening in October, when I was sitting in the backseat of a car service in Columbus, Ohio, 30 minutes from my hotel, laptop open, reading a project set. Her message was 4 words. Code's been changed, by the way. I read it twice, then I put my phone down on the seat beside me and watched the highway lights move past the window for a moment, and I thought carefully about what those 4 words actually meant, not the surface of them. The architecture underneath. She had changed the locks on the house. Our house. The house with my name on the deed, my name on the mortgage, my credit history, and every beam and drywall panel of it. She had changed them while I was traveling on a Tuesday, and she had not called, had not texted anything else, had simply sent those 4 words as if they were a weather update. Code's been changed, by the way. The by the way was the thing that told me everything. It was too casual. It had been constructed to be casual. It was the kind of casual that takes effort. I picked my phone back up and did not call her. I opened my contacts and scrolled to the name of my attorney, a man named Robert Inch, who had handled my father's estate 3 years prior, and whom I had retained on a general basis since then, because my father always said you should have an attorney the way you should have a doctor, before you need one urgently. I called Robert. He answered on the 3rd ring. I said, my wife has changed the locks on the house while I'm out of town for work. The mortgage is in my name alone. The deed has both our names. I need to know my options by morning. Robert was quiet for 2 seconds. Then he said, check into a hotel tonight. Don't go to the house, and call me at 8 tomorrow. Don't contact her tonight. Whatever you're feeling, sit with it until morning. I checked into the Columbus Marriott. I ordered room service. I barely ate. I sat in the desk chair by the window with the city below me and thought about the structure of the last 2 years. Because here's the thing about a slow building betrayal. You don't see it as a plan while it's happening. You see it as a series of separate events, each with its own reasonable explanation. Each one sits in a drawer by itself. It's only when someone empties all the drawers at once that you understand the collection. Diane and I had met 8 years ago at a mutual friend's dinner party in Atlanta. She was working in marketing, sharp and funny, the kind of person who could talk to anyone and make them feel like they were the most interesting person in the room. That quality had attracted me to her, and I understand now had also been working on other people simultaneously throughout our marriage. But I am getting ahead of myself. Full story on YouTube below.